Good evening and welcome everyone to Psychic TV International. It is Saturday, February the 11th. My name is Harry T. It's 2023, by the way. Kind of rhymes. How is everybody doing? Hey, Michelle. Hi, Kerry. Very nice to see you all. What can I tell you? It is the second show of the year back, and it is wonderful to be back. Hi, Julie. Hi, Cherie. How are we all? I just want to let everybody know that we do these live shows every Saturday, and we've done them for a while now. And most people on here are very familiar with the process. But for people who may be new, if you are part of our tribe, I don't like the word fans, so the tribe, the family, the community, let everyone who might be new know how it works if they don't really know yet, because sometimes people, I think, even though I say it on and on, I think sometimes people don't always listen. So just in case, if you see some newbies, let them know how it works. Sheree, you're always onto that. Hey, Penny. Hi, oh, that's a great name. Zenil from South Africa. Hi, Zenil. I hope I'm saying, I think that's such a gorgeous name. Hi, Michelle, another Michelle. Hi, Sarah. Very nice to see you all. So what can I tell you? So it is Saturday, the 11th of February. We do these lives at 8 p.m. every Saturday night, Australian Eastern Time. I come to you live from my home in Melbourne, but we have people who watch us from all over the world, such as Zenil from South Africa, which is amazing. And basically how it works is we often will have two guest psychics who will come on. I host the show, and then what we'll do is they alternate between complimentary readings for our viewers. And it's a wonderful service that our CEO, Jane, allows us to do. But we also have our 24-hour service 7 days a week, which is the main service. And for that, you go to psychictvinternational.com. All the information is available for you on the website. And I will tell you our phone numbers, because you can literally call any of our psychics whenever you need. And I'll tell you exactly the numbers. They are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen of this video, but I'll also read them out to you because it's part of my job. Okay, in Australia, the number is 029071 197. Hold on. In Australia, the number is 029071 0199. In the US, 19143737 In Canada, 17788 071426. And the mobile number worldwide is +61 4888 25177. You call any of those numbers, and then you enter in the PIN number of the psychic you'd like to talk to. For example, Nikki, who is on tonight, if you want to talk to her after the show, her PIN is 9895. Ben, who I think is also on, is PIN 9166. I'll let you know who's currently available, actually. Currently available, we've got Grace on PIN 9888. We've got Lenny on PIN 9118. And we've got Trelina on PIN 9159. Now, Grace is also available for an email reading, because that's another option. I'm reading all your comments at the same time and just trying to manage that. But Jay, we've also got available on PIN 9165. So the phone numbers, which are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen, see Australia, 02907 10199, and then so on. And then you enter the PIN number of the psychic you'd like to talk to, and you can have an actual reading with them live over the phone, which is amazing. You know what we should do? Benny's having trouble apparently getting on. Okay, that's not a problem. What we should do as well, the phone number, just a shout out to whoever does this. I think it's our producer, who I love. I think they can do this. With the Australian number on the banner and also on the Facebook, how it's 907, there's a gap in between 10199. I think we need to put the 1 next to the 7 just to break the numbers out evenly. Otherwise, it looks like there's only 3 digits gap, and then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't flow well. See, for example, on the bottom of the screen, 02907, then there's that gap, 10199. I think the gap needs to come after the 1. So if we can put 1 after 7, that would be great. And it also reads clearer. That would be amazing for our viewers and also for me. Okay. Which we'll have fixed for you next week. Anyway, let me just have a look at your comments. Okay, so I think Ben is having trouble coming onto the show. So it may just be Nikki, who actually, I think Nikki had a solo with me on our last show, I think. or solo with me, then did the Christmas show, and might have another solo again. I think I could be wrong. She'll correct me. So what we'll do, we'll bring on lovely Niki. Hold on, let me get Niki Stewart on. Niki, how are you?
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year too, darling. Happy New Year.
How's it all going?
Well, it's going good. We're in the middle of moving,
Ooh,
which is
busy.
always fun. And
Busy.
Queensland's like really hot.
Yeah.
And we've got a pool, as you can see.
Ooh,
Colour.
tanning. I can see you tanned.
Yeah. So, but it's good. I've got nothing to complain about. It's a little bit of hard work, never hurt anyone, and so it's exciting. New times ahead. So I'm
Good
happy.
for you, Niki. Good for you, Niki. Well, I was just saying that I think we had you on a solo and then the Christmas special. Was I right in saying that?
Yes, your memory is absolutely right, Harry.
Amazing. Because I was, you know what it's like. You think, oh, hold on a second. I remember this, but maybe I'm remembering it, but it didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, amazing. Well, Niki, people here love you. So if you could just tell us a little bit more about you, that would be amazing.
All right. So a psychic, obviously, and medium. So I connect with, people that have crossed over. And I also, connect psychically for things in the future, career, love, all really good stuff. I try and be as uplifting as I possibly can be, and hopefully people can take away a positivity, with their reading. But I've been doing this for a long time. I'm European. It runs in my family, and for a long time, generations, and so I picked it up. And I've really only been doing this for my life, and just in a hiatus at the moment. Just like I said, I'm moving and just redefining things, but I love my job, and I've been doing it now professionally for over 30 years. So,
That's amazing, Niki. That's incredible. And you know what? People here do love you. I just want to show you, Niki, some of the comments that people are writing about you. Niki is brilliant. I love her energy.
Thank you.
And we've got someone who wrote, where is that comment? I love Niki. She's the best. So people do love you, and people are just saying hi, which is amazing.
That's really sweet.
Even I just said hi. Hi, everyone. I just wrote hi, everyone, while you were talking.
What about the hi, everyone? I love Niki too. Where's that part?
Well, I say it on the show. They get the actual flesh saying it. Even better. All right, Niki. Where are you moving far from where you were living?
Yes, actually, 3 streets away.
You know what? 3 streets away or 3 suburbs away, it's still hectic, isn't it? Moving is
know what? 3 streets away, because I live on the Sunshine Coast, and everyone has migrated here from everywhere, and it's like it's gone crazy here, but that's
everyone
good.
loves it.
They do, because it's warm, it's different. So people want a bit of chill out time. It's been such a difficult few years.
Yes. Do you find, Niki, I've got a question. Do you find that the energy in Sunshine Coast, because I've heard this, but I don't really know because I've never been there. Do you find the energy is very different from other places?
It is, because the Sunshine Coast is filled with Aboriginal energy. Now, the whole place was a huge meeting ground for these wonderful tribes of people, and because it's so lush, the ocean with the animals and the food, it was just a sustainable, beautiful part of the world. And so energetically, this place is crazy, as far as what you pick up, what you feel, and just how deeply entrenched it is in all that good stuff. It's got a reputation for being highly touchy feely. You see a lot of UFOs here. A lot of stuff happens on the Sunshine Coast. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
and
amazing.
The suburbs here, you got Kawana, Warana, they're all Aboriginal names.
Yep.
So it is highly entrenched and a wonderful place, really.
Oh, Nikki, I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that, Nikki. We always love hearing your stories. I find
Thank
that
you.
people love we love hearing those stories. Oh, we've got Benjamin who's just come on. Look at that. See, while Nikki and I are just gas bagging, Benjamin's come on. Awesome. That's worked out perfect. All right, let's bring him on.
Okay.
Hi, Benjamin. How are
Oh,
you?
hey, g'day, how are you, Harry? How you going?
Happy New
Hi,
Year.
Hi, nice to meet you, Nikki.
Nice to
Nice to
meet
meet
you
you.
too.
Yeah.
Have
Can
you
you
never
hear me
met?
okay, Harry? Can you hear me
Yeah,
okay?
we can hear you. Have you never met?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Nikki, Ben, Nikki.
Nice to meet you, Nikki. How are you? Nice to meet you, mate. How you going?
Hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Ben, how are you? Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year, mate. I'm good, thank you. Really good.
What's happening?
Oh, not much, mate. I had a few technical issues. There's no one home. I don't know what I'm doing. So, I panic and I got on though. That's the main thing.
Oh, you got on. You of course you got on. Ben, people really, really like you as well. Actually, the two of you, people really, really gravitate towards. Do you want to tell us a little bit about you and what you do? And
Yeah. I was just listening to Nikki. Yeah, I'm a psychic medium, and what that really means is that I've just trained and I've learned to listen and to hear and to feel. I use all my senses. I've got no special powers or anything like that. It's just that I've learned how to do it, and I really honestly believe that we can all do it in some sort of way. I've just taken a little bit further. I've pushed myself. I really just trust, believe, and I speak with honesty, and I ask the people's loved ones to trust me and believe in me that I'm going to pass the messages on the best possible way I can. I still sit in the group and stuff like that, so I'm always learning. I've been doing this for the last 8 years now, and I've done a lot of parties and a lot of platforms now and a couple of shows. And so I'm always growing and I'm always learning off other people like Nikki and everyone else. I'm growing off them. But yeah, I just learn how to listen, if that makes sense. And I really believe that everyone can do it. And your loved ones want to speak to you. They don't want to speak to me, but I've just learned how to listen. That's all it is. Thanks, Henry.
that's really well said. That's really well said. I think the only thing is, I think when it comes to special powers, I think we have special powers.
Oh,
I think we have special powers. Nikki, do you agree we have special powers?
Yes, definitely. We're very, very special, especially very special WOG pals.
Yeah. With Europe, you know what
Oh, I love
it is? It's because obviously, and Nikki will understand that growing up, obviously coming from a cultural background, and we this is sort of like in our culture, it's in our DNA. And I remember when Harry Potter was a thing. Do you remember Harry Potter? Like it was a thing.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, right? Yeah, of course, it was a massive thing. And because I've always been a bit woo-woo, and I was like one of the only Harrys before, I suppose, Prince Harry became saturated everywhere. But anyway, when Harry Potter was around, people used to like say, "Oh, do you have powers like him?" I think maybe. I can't really, maybe. so yeah, maybe we do have special powers. Oh, that's funny. All right, now let me have a look at our producer, who I love, is laughing. Said, "Me too, me too." That's funny. I think she's Italian. I think, but yeah, there's something like that. Oh, look, Cherie said Ben is amazing. I'm so glad he made it tonight. Oh yeah,
thanks.
we were talking about you, Ben, before you came on, so we might not see you, but we may. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Oh, and I have to tell you all as well. There's a stage show that's happening. I literally think there's literally only like 10 tickets left. I mean, they've sold nearly 400 tickets.
Wow,
I mean, it's astronomical, which is amazing. So the show, I should probably tell you about it because even though there's not really many tickets, but I should probably tell you. The show is on Tuesday, 14th of February, Valentine's Day, actually, which is the Tuesday coming up. It's Valentine's Day. And it's on the northern beaches of Sydney. It's through the theatre. Let me just find. I'm just looking at. It's Glen Street Theatre. You go to glenstreet.com.au to go and get your tickets. They literally only have, I think, 10 tickets left. Like they've sold. Oh, tickets are sold out.
Wow.
Oh, the tickets are gone. Okay, those last 10 tickets are gone. Okay, so scratch that. They're gone. So there's 400 capacity.
That's
That is
amazing.
an amazing effort. Oh, that's right. It's sold out. I can't even book a ticket. Okay, sorry. So to the 10 people out there who I was trying to get to go, you can't go anymore because it's gone. I can't. I mean, isn't that like phenomenal?
That's amazing. Yes.
I mean, I've done stage shows for many, many years, and I can tell you now, to pack an audience of 400 tickets is not easy. And they've done it, which is amazing. Well done. Everyone who's going, enjoy. It's incredible. Okay, great. So on that note, let's just start then.
Awesome.
All right, let's go with and yes, Cherie, this is exactly how you do it. For reading here, this is an example. Liked and shared, will I move soon? So please like this video first and foremost, then share this video, and then you can write a comment as that was. Liked and shared, will I move house soon? So you can ask your question, but definitely like this video straight away and share this video and then write your comment. Let's go with Sarah. Nikki, Sarah would like to know. So Sarah has liked and shared. Hi, I just would like to know what is in store for me and my family in the next 6 months, please.
All right, so the next 6 months, I feel that there are some changes, but the changes that I feel are coming inside of the next 6 months and even 12 months are actually good. What I'm seeing is a lot of clearing out of your life. So you might even be inspired to clear the home that you live in, just clean everything up. It's kind of the theme for you and your family is the cleaning up over the next 12 months to be ready for the year after that, which will be a massively big and very, very good year. I feel that, there's been a lot of karma in your life. So the last, 3 to 4 years I feel have been particularly difficult for one reason or another. And it has really been a time of letting go, and not necessarily, for good reason. Where now in 2023, I feel that there's opportunity to rebuild. There's opportunity to be really creative and bring in even financially more of a steady flow, and even, bringing in more financial stability. And then I also feel that there is something here with either purchase or sale, or maybe even someone thinking about returning to school or uni, or doing something to elevate themselves. So you've got a lot going on, but these things are all very good, especially for the longer term future. But I feel 2023 is a kind year. And that's what we want. It's a kind year where all things are possible that are good for your soul. Okay.
Amazing. Thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Sarah. That was awesome. Okay, let's go with Ben. Ben, I'm going to give you Veronica Potier. Liked and shared, will my son get his new car?
Okay, Veronica. Yeah, Veronica's like, he's been sort of looking for a while. I feel, and there is a shortage of cars, believe it or not. And so, it's a particular car he wants. I feel like that he's aiming really high. So I'm not sure he's got enough money, but I'm going to say that he will get that car. But I think there is a weight on cars as well. There really is. Cars are very expensive at the moment. Even second-hand cars are quite expensive. But I'm telling you stuff that you already know. I know that he will get that car. I feel like that. I want him to buy something in his price range though. He's probably a young guy, quite a fit sort of guy, and quite headstrong. He probably takes after you a little bit too. Do you know what I mean? So I want him to aim for something in his price range. We all want to drive the expensive cars, but I feel like that I don't want him to overcapitalise, because I feel like he's quite young, and he's probably had 2 cars at the time, or he's probably has a few cars at the moment, or be driving some cars, so he's ready for a new one. I want him to no more than 25,000, so to speak, and he can still get quite a good car with like 7 years warranty and everything. There's a lot of good cars out there, but there is a wait. There really is. So I want him to maybe sort of organise it now, and he'll probably have to wait about 3 or 4 months, because there is a wait, believe it or not. And I feel like that he will get that car. He will. In the meantime, just be careful that he probably takes your car and stuff like that, and give him permission to obviously do it, but sort of rein him in a little bit too, and let him know not to spend too much, if that makes sense, because I think that he's got a good head on his shoulders. And I'll leave it there. Thanks.
Oh, that's funny. Thank you, Ben, and thank you, Veronica. Veronica, are you one of the 400 people going to the show? I feel like I saw a comment from you last week saying I can't wait. You're very lucky that you got that seat. I still can't believe 400 people. That's amazing.
That's unbelievable.
It was amazing. I think there's a typo in the people, though, because I think there's Sherry, Leslie, Raylene, Jackie, and Joyce, but I think Sherry is Sherry Van der Haag or something, and says Sherry T, and I thought that looked like my name, Harry T. I thought I'm not
Yeah.
going. I thought I'm not there. I thought I'm not going. Yeah, I think that was a little bit. I don't think I've never heard her called Sherry T. But anyway, I think that was a little accident. But that's funny. Okay, let's go with. Oh yeah, you are going, Veronica. I thought you are. Okay. Let's go with. What about this one for you, Nikki? I've got Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Loved and shared. I love these videos so much. Oh, thank you. Would love to know if I have any big changes and if I'm going to be okay. Go for it, Nikki.
Sammy, I actually feel like you've already been through a lot of changes. I feel as if, there's been a mountain in front of you, and the feeling I have just within my being is a very anxious feeling. Like I just have to wonder whether you've been, suffering from anxiety or something along those lines. And I don't need to know. Nobody needs to know. I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm just going with what I feel. And I want to say to you very strongly that everything's fine and you will be fine. And I feel that your hurdle, or what hurdle you face, is really an internal hurdle. And I feel like you make really big breakthroughs in your life. And I feel that it's not a bad thing to have such a sensitive heart. I was actually thinking, and I was talking to my son about our hearts and being so empathetic. And it's actually a real strength. It is a real gift to feel and actually be present in that feeling and just give a damn. And sometimes we can do something about it and sometimes we can't. And it's okay. But you are strong. You are a strong girl. And you will overcome anything and everything. You've been instilled, you come from good stock. But I don't feel like there's anything bad in front of you. I just feel like you just need to get more in touch, perhaps, with an anxiety or something that's going on that level. I feel it's fine, sweetheart.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Sammy. That was wonderful. Great reading, Nikki. Ben, you got feedback from Veronica. Thank you, Ben. That reading was amazing. I will pass it on to my son. Very good. Thank you. And Veronica said, will you not be there, Harry? No, that's not me. Harry T. I know it sounds confusing, but it's not me. I won't be there. But enjoy, Veronica. Enjoy. I'm so glad you're there. I'm just telling production, who I love, to just let them know to maybe fix that name, because people are thinking it's me. It's not me. I mean, I get it. Harry. Everyone knows I'm Harry T. It's not a secret. And all of a sudden Sherry Van Haag has become Sherry T. I don't know how that happened. So I think they do need to fix that, because people are getting confused thinking I'm there. It's not me. All right. Anyway, let's go with your next one from Penny. Penny has said, loved and shared. Will I pass the subject I am doing now? And will this be a fun year full of laughs?
Oh, what an awesome question.
Great question.
That's an awesome question. Yeah, I love it. Penny, you know what? I feel like that you've obviously got to study. You really do, have you done this exam before? I feel like that you've probably maybe already done this exam, or you sort of, I don't know, you enjoy yourself too much, and you've just got to, balance it out. That's what I think. I think you just got to balance it out. You will pass, but I feel like that you need to study those. Things come easy for some people, but with you, I feel like that you need to really take charge and really study and read and really do the homework to pass. I feel like that. Only reason I say that, because I feel like that it doesn't come easy for you, so to speak. I think that you're sort of losing interest and everything else, and that's why you've asked the question. I think that you're losing a little bit of interest. Maybe just break it down. Instead of doing, say, an hour of study, maybe break it down to a half hour here and a half hour there. I feel like that you'll pass, but you need to study though. And I know that's pretty basic or very general sort of answer. But I know that you will have a good time, and I feel like that you've got a lot of girlfriends, and I feel like that you sort of, I don't know, I've sort of, they're taking my mind down to Victoria. I don't know why if you're down that way, but I feel like that I'm down that way somewhere. Let us know in the comments. But I feel like that you do like to party, so to speak, and you just got to pull it in the right. This is your future. And I feel like that you'll do really well as long as you do the homework and you study, okay? And leave the partying for the weekends. And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Henry.
Amazing. Good reading, Ben. Nikki, darling, you've got this from Sarah. She wrote, "Thank you, Nikki." I think that was the first one. Thank you, Nikki. And you are definitely spot on about another one. I'm just trying to find it. I think it's this one. Hold on. You know what? I can't find it, but Cherie has said, "You're welcome. I knew you could use a reading at the moment," and Nikki was spot on. I think Cherie tagged Sammy in this.
Okay.
And you read for Sammy, and Cherie and Sammy are talking to one another in the chat.
Oh,
And Cherie is saying Nikki was spot on with what you said. So amazing. Very good. Very good. Here. She definitely was spot on. Thank you. Oh, so Cherie's her mother. Because look, she wrote Cherie. She was definitely spot on. Thank you, Mum. I love you. Amazing. Very
That's so
good. That's great feedback. I love this. Oh, it's a family affair. I love it. Awesome. All right, Nikki, let's go with another one. You are the relationship guru. Oh, no, sorry, love guru. Love guru. What was it? Love guru or relationship guru?
Love guru. Love guru.
Love guru. All right, listen. Love guru. Tracy has said, loved and shared. What will happen with my relationship in the next 6 months?
All right. So the relationship is, it's an interesting one. I do feel, even though there has been some push and pull with it, I do feel that there is a soul kind of connection with it. The only problem I feel is with your partner. There's something about their habit or something that they're doing. I get the impression that sometimes when I pick up on this energy, maybe a person drinks too much or does something that isn't healthy. It doesn't always necessarily have to be alcohol or drugs. It can be other things. Maybe there's a pedanticness or something that affects you. I feel triggers you. And I feel both of you actually trigger each other a little bit. But I feel that, in all honesty, I feel like something begins to open up with the two of you again from about between April and May this year. I feel that there is a situation that allows the two of you to actually communicate again in a way that is good and allows you to kind of reconnect again, because I just feel like you've been separate, it just feels like there's been a separation or separate or just detached from each other. I feel like there's a renewal, something reconnects with the two of you. And then obviously from that point, especially if we've understood some things about each other's personality, I feel like the sky's the limit as far as, where it goes. Relationship-wise and commitment-wise down the track. But it certainly hasn't been easy, but I do feel it's worthwhile. So hang in there. Thanks.
Oh, I love that. Thank you, Nikki, darling. I just want to pull this up. Jessica. Oh, Harry, you're so fabulous, love. Thank you. just because I saw that. Thank you, Jessica. I love that. All right, let's go with Ben. Benny, you've got... Let's go with Cherie, because Nikki did the daughter. Let's go with you do the mum. Loved and shared. Thanks for sharing tonight. When do you see my son starting his job with the school, or anything from my loved ones in spirit would also be amazing? Love her.
Oh, wonderful, Cherie. And thank you for all your support too, Cherie. That's a thing like that's going to happen very soon. I could say in the next couple of months, but I think it's going to be a bit longer than that. I really do. I feel like that there's just a process, so to speak, and they've spoke about it and everything else. Now it's a process, so it will go, but maybe not in the next 2 months or something, maybe a bit longer, but it will happen. It really will. I think that he's a good young kid, and I know I've read before for him, and he's he's well liked, and people and the teachers like him, and I feel like that he keeps some of the bad students at school good, if that makes sense. I think he's got some sort of power over him, or some sort of strength that people really listen to him. It's going to go ahead. It really will. I just think that it's going to take a few more months. I think that they're just sort of ticking all the T's and dotting all the dots, sort of thing, or something like that. They're really just. But I think that's just going to take a couple of months. But I feel like they've been told, though. I feel like that we're trying to hurry it, but it won't happen. It's just it's a bit of a slow process. With your loved ones in the spirit world, I know I've read you a couple of times, and you've got a lot of loved ones in the spirit world. You really will. But I feel like there's a younger lady in the spirit world too, and I feel like it's connected with you as well. I feel like it's blood. I don't know if it's a cousin or something along those lines, but it feels like that for me. I don't know if it's an aunt. Actually, I feel like it's an auntie in the spirit world as well. With yous as well. I don't know. I feel like that you have all spoke about it just recently, so I feel like the passing wasn't long ago. It was just the light in my mind is very dim, so I know that the passing would be just recently, so to speak. So I don't know if it's an auntie in the spirit world, but it would be related to your mum's side of the family, I feel. Let us know in the comments, but that's what it feels like for me. I feel like that I don't know, I feel like that you sensed her or something on those lines, but you definitely spoke about her. I feel like that you're coffee drinkers, and I think you get together and you talk about the spiritual side of things, but maybe not use those words, but you talk about that sort of things. And I think that you all see some sort of signs. One of you probably have cards, and you probably give each other readings or something on those lines. But that's what it feels like for me. And I feel like that something was honoured in her behalf. So I don't know if it's a tattoo or something on those lines. Something was honoured in her behalf. But I feel like that everyone's got it, if that makes sense.
Beautiful.
In the comments.
Very good. And
Thanks,
I'm sure
Harry.
she'll give us some feedback. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ben. Thank you, sure. I'm sure she will. Nikki, we've got thank you so much, Nikki, from Tracy with love hearts, which is gorgeous. And I've got you this question from Jenny. Jenny has said, I've loved and shared. Could I please have a reading from Nikki? Please, with a love reading for the next 6 months. Oh, okay.
Okay, so for you, it feels as if I just feel like you've been in the Sahara Desert. That's the only way that I can put it. And I just don't feel like there has been a lot of love around you. Not really, not in the way that you have deserved to be or have. And I feel like you get a very, very good surprise when we talk about the next 6 months. I feel you actually, part of you has a knowing. You probably don't believe it, but I feel that there is a knowing of something is going to happen over the next 6 months. And it is, we're in February now. We're looking at like September. September is a month that is circled very darkly and deeply, and that's where I feel a very significant connection takes place, or retakes place, reignites, or it's something that enters your life. Either or, it doesn't matter. There's something very significant about this collision of two people. This is a real soulmate, kind of the higher end soulmate energy that is quite rare. And it's like the Sahara Desert no more. You will make a significant connection in your life, and it will be life changing. And I feel you deserve it. I feel that you've been in some hiatus of some type for the last 10 years, and you're coming out of that. And I feel that there's been a lot of crosses that you've bared, and you deserve every happiness in your life. And I promise you that happiness is coming. Thank you.
Beautiful. Good job, Nikki. Okay, and thank you, Jenny. Ben, you've got feedback from Penny. Cheers. Thanks, Ben. I have an exam next week. And yep, 8 years of study, I am over it. So yes, you are right. I need to focus this week and just get it done. That's hilarious. My friends are in Victoria, but I'm based in Perth. Thank you kindly. There you go. Very good.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go with another one. Ben, why don't you do this one?
Okay.
Let's do Erica. Hi, Harry T, Nikki, and Benny. Yes, because everyone knows I'm Harry T. Everyone knows that. It's like I've been around forever. Anyway, I've liked and shared, just wanting to know if I'll buy a house this year. Ooh, great question. Also, if any messages come through for me, I'd be extremely grateful. Go for it.
Okay, Erica, it's another thing, like the interest rates are going up, and it's not going to stop. I feel like that you spoke about it anyway with your partner or, a few other people, probably some family members. You've got a good head on your shoulders, you really do. You're not going to rush into anything. It's easy for me to say, yeah, you're going to buy something because I feel like that you're nearly ready. I want you to just wait a little bit longer, and I think that you're ready to move out wherever you are. You're ready to sort of set free and have your wings shining and flying. You need to. I understand that. You will buy a house. I just want you to wait a little bit longer. I really do. I think that the bills that you have is going to be there'll be heaps if you buy a home now. I just want you to wait a little bit longer, and I feel like that maybe even next year. I'll just see what happens at the end of this year and why you're still saving. But like I really, go and see a financial advisor and stuff like that. But as the money situation, I feel like that you're ready, but I would just hold back a little bit more. I really do. I just think hold back a little bit more. I just think that it's not ready for you yet because the interest rates are so high, and you'll thank yourself if you can be just a bit more patient. As a loved one in the spirit world, I feel like there would be a few people in the spirit world for you. I really do. I don't know if mum's in the spirit world, but I just feel like that I see that a lady in my mind, so to speak. I'm going to throw a name out there, but if it's not this lady's name, it might be something very similar to that. I just sort of seem like a windy name, if that makes sense. But I feel like that I might have worked in a kitchen or in a hospital or something on those lines, or even a nursing home. I just feel like that around that. But I feel like that might have been mum, unless someone sort of, if that makes sense, just bear with me, but I think that's what I'm getting about the lady in the spirit world, but just with sort of fuzzy hair. But I feel like that she would have passed it quite a long time ago. But I really feel like that I've got something in my chest area too, maybe a possible cancer or something like that. If it's not mum's mum, you would know the lady though. But I felt like I heard the name Wendy in my mind, if that makes sense. Let us know in the comments as well. I think that's what I said. And be patient, okay, because you will get a house, but I think this year's not your year, okay? And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Harry.
Okay, very good reading, and I love the honesty. Okay, we've just got news. A couple of seats have just come up available for the show, and they're going to be adjusting Sherry's name to correct it so people don't think it's Harry T, because honest to God, I mean, it reads like that. Even me, the person, read it like that. Anyway, so we've got production who's going to tell the powers that be to fix that ASAP. Otherwise, I will not be happy. And we've also got a couple of people that can go now. So let me tell you the website again, because we've just found out we've got a couple of seats. Glen Street Theatre. So it's glenstreet.com.au. And you literally go to that and you can book it. It's on Tuesday the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Basically, 400 people will be there. So you're going to have the time of your life, the night of your life. I will not be there. I'm just reiterating because a couple of people have been confused. I will not be there, but don't worry. You are going to have fun anyway. It's going to be an amazing show. And we've got a group of psychics, Sherry Vanterhaag, Raylene Cable, Jackie Crystal, Leslie Spellavura, and Joyce. They will be on this show, not me. And it's on the northern side of Sydney. You will love it. So definitely get those couple of tickets that are available. And apparently they're going to be doing many more. And I'm sure, Nikki, you'll be part of them. And I'm sure, Ben, you'll be part of them. I've been trying to gun for Ben to do it as well. So definitely, but I don't really have a say. But definitely go to this show and you're going to have a ball. Anyway, next one. Moving on. Thank you, Cherie. Yes, sure. Someone's saying it's going to be so fun. I wish Nikki would be there. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, I mean, for me to not even be part of it, I think that's quite a big deal. But then again, in saying that, I did just do the tennis, but people think I'm there, but I'm not. I just really need them to change that because it's so wrong advertising. But anyway, Penny has said, Harry, I'm loving your cards. Energy of the Soul Oracle cards, such awesomeness. I forget all the time to plug my own stuff. But yes, these are my Oracle cards, and I'm so glad that you love them. Nikki and Ben, did you know, and if I ever see either of you in person, I'll make sure that I give you ones if I've got them on me. Did you know that these, and I can't believe this, but it's true, they're the #1 selling card deck on Booktopia, which is a very popular website for people to buy books. The #1 card deck in the country.
Of course they are, Mary.
Can you believe it?
Yes.
Can you believe it?
I actually can.
I couldn't. I
I
love
can.
you. Thank
Well
you,
done.
Nikki.
Well
Oh,
done.
Nikki.
It's
Thank
true.
you. Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Thank you so much.
true.
And by the way, I've forgotten who's next. Who was next?
Nikki is.
Nikki. Well, that's perfect because I've got feedback for Nikki. Jenny has said, thank you, Nikki. September is my son's 21st birthday. Sadly, he passed away in June. 2021. I hope the soul connect you're talking about is a special man that is currently in my life. Perfect. There you
Okay,
go,
thank
Nikki.
you.
That was great.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Good reading, though. Good reading. Look, you know, it is difficult, but lucky we've got our psychics to help. All right, Nikki, this is a similar question to Ben had about a house, but we'll give this one to you from Amy. Loved and shared. I've just put an offer on a house. Will I get it? But this one's already put an offer. Or should I wait for another one? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Look, I feel that whether it's this house or the next house, I really feel like your dream will become a reality. I feel that by the month of May this year, I feel like it's all like done and dusted, like it's all happened. You've been either like really practicing to manifest, or you've been doing something because stuff's working in your life, and you've just put an attitude out there of gratitude, of something really light and very, very powerful. There's something about you, Miss Amy, that just tells me that not only will you get a house, you will also just create something, something quite significant out there in the world. It's like you've got some gift, like you might even come up with an invention or something that will benefit or help, because your heart is a very grateful one, and you can do a lot of good out there. You're not a selfish person. And so we need people like you. And I like this manifestation feel that I have. It's like you clicked into something and it's all happening. And so whether it's this one or the next one, it doesn't matter. I feel by May, it's all done and dusted. I feel like it's happening, you're moving forward, you've got a house, and it's like the beginning of your life. So
I
good
love
luck.
that. Thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Amy. So everyone, we've got Grace available on pin 9888. We've got Jay available on pin 9165. We've got Lenny available on pin 9118. And we've got Rhonda Kelly, who's just logged on. Hi, Rhonda, on pin 9897. And we've got Trolina on pin 9159. The numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen right now. And also, I think they're below our video on the Facebook page. And Psychic TV International .com. Okay. Let's go with Ben. You've got some feedback, mate. We've got feedback from Erica. Thank you. Yes, Mum passed in 2007. Her name is Esther Mary. I do know a Wendy. Haven't seen her in a while. She might have passed. My older sister Kiri worked in a nursing home, but is now working in the kitchen at the mines. There you go. Amazing. All right. I'm also going to throw at you another feedback, Ben, while I've got it in front of me. Cherie. Feedback. Thank you so much, Ben. Yes, they are working on the paperwork as we speak. Was hoping it was sooner than later, as we need him to start. I have my sister, my cousin, multiple aunties, both nans. She's got a lot of people. As for the tattoo, my niece, my other sister, and I all have the tattoos that has wings to do with her. Amazing. Very good, Ben. We knew we'd get the feedback. All right. On that note, let's go with the question. Actually, I'm going to take that one off. I want to give that one to Nikki, but I'm going to give you this one. Lisa has said, hello, Harry. I hope you're well. I've loved and shared. Would love to know what is in store for me, please. I think Lisa's gone through a lot of changes from memory from recent times. So what do you reckon, Ben?
Yeah, it has, like I spoke to Lisa just a fortnight ago. I got to sit in a development class with Lisa, and we're not best but I do know who she is, and she has gone through a lot of changes. And you know, the last time I seen you, Lisa, you looked amazing. You really did. You had the color back in your skin. You know, I feel like that you've just found yourself, and you know, and that's hard to do. It really is. I feel like that you trust who you are now. I know that you're looking for love. I know that you're looking for this and you're looking for that because of the question as well. I don't yet know you that well, but I do know you, and you know what? It's you're. I'm not saying that you're picky, but you are, because you've had everything. You really have. So I want you to just be patient. And you know, I feel like that you're still looking for a home. You're still looking to ground yourself, so to speak. So there's like a home, a job. There's all these different changes in your life, and it's sort of building up. And I want you to get all that right first, because then the right person will come in your life. And you know, I've spoken to you probably twice or three times, and you're lovely. You're really easy to talk to, and I think that's a good quality that you have. And you're not shy, and that's an amazing thing too. You know, I want you to go out on those dates and everything else, and you know, and just as a friend and stuff like that. But I feel like that there's certain things that you've got to tick off first. I feel like that you've got to find a place to stay, or you've got to find a new house or something on those lines. I feel like that you had a daughter as well. So those sort of things you've got to fix first. And I feel like that everything in your life is meant to be right now. And you know what? This is the first time that you've been happy in a long time. And I know I don't know you that well, but last time I seen you, you looked amazing. You really did. You had this aura about you, and you're very outspoken, and you're very careful with your words now. So I think that you've changed in yourself a little bit. And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Harry.
Oh, good on you, Ben, and thank you, Lisa. I've just got word from production. We have had the name changed and corrected. Sherry's name is now corrected, so people, even though it's a bit late, it's the show's on Tuesday. Doesn't matter. Better late than never. So just everyone know, it is not me. It is someone else, and the show is going to be amazing. The tickets are, there's only a couple left, as we said. And yes, better late than never. They'll never do that again. And next time I should probably check it, because I don't assume. I mean, who would assume that people's going to imitate your name? No one thinks that. But anyway, but it's corrected. It's corrected. So even though it's quite late to correct it, it is corrected. So thank you very much from production, who I love. Niki, we've got that feedback from Amy. Thank you so much, Niki, for such a lovely reading and beautiful words. So much appreciated. Much love. Oh,
Thanks,
beautiful. Amy. Now, Niki, this is the one that I wanted to give you because, again, Love Guru. Miller has said, liked and shared, I would love to know why Mick broke up with me out of the blue, as I thought things were going well. Please and thank you. Oof.
I'll tell you now that when your question came up, I was drawn to it, and I read your question. So I think I kind of knew that I was probably going to get this, and so I have. And
how funny that I said I want to give this to you. Isn't that funny I said that?
It is, and that's how it works. I feel that things were going well. I feel like things were going really well, and you could very much feel like you could let go a little bit and see a future. The problem with Mick is that it got all too much for him. And he did feel the connection and did start to have strong feelings and all that stuff. But the problem with this man is the responsibility side of things. I feel that he kind of had this look, or this kind of thing hit him as far as having to be a responsible person, you know, that cares for you, but then also for the people around you. And it was like going to the next level. It's like you guys were ready to go to the next level, and this is where he's kind of stepped out and panicked. I feel that this man, I don't know how much you know of his mental state. I feel that this man suffers from a depression, or there is a cloud around his thinking. And I do feel that he was very, very burnt. And from the person that he had the last massive relationship with, or marriage, that was ended up a disaster. So he's got some qualities that I'm not particularly fond of there are red flags that I see, and I feel that you will begin to understand those flags as well. But because the attraction, everything was so strong, and it's not every day that you have that type of attraction, and you know, it's addictive, and you can't help but fall in love with that feeling. And so I say to you that he couldn't be responsible. He couldn't step up. At the end of the day, I feel that you would have been very much gaslighted, and that's why he left. It had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with him and his inability to do the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Miller. That was an amazing reading. Ben, I've got feedback from Lisa. Oh, thank you, Ben. I've moved nearly 3 months ago, and my daughter and I are really happy where we are. I feel amazing now after your compliments. Oh, thank you very much. I'll see you in class. Oh, isn't that lovely from Lisa? Ben, can you please do Jessica, who has just written the most beautiful things to me? I am so grateful to you, Jessica. Thank you so much. I love reading that. I've loved and shared my beautiful souls. Can I please have a reading about myself or my beautiful kids? I've got 5 boys. Wow. And my purpose. Or if there are any messages from spirit guides, will be so appreciated, my loves. Well, she's busy. She's a mum of 5 boys.
She's well done, Jessica.
Good on you, Jessica. Oh, she's a trooper.
Yeah, well done, Jessica. Yeah, you know, you are quite busy, you know, and I feel like that you're a good mum, you know, and I'm not going to tell you anything that you don't know. You are a good mum, and you know, and you're making mistakes as well as you go along because you're learning, you know. And I feel like that as every child you've had, you've gained so much knowledge, so to speak. You know, you really have, and I feel like that. You know, I don't know. I just feel like there's a man in the spirit world or something like that, but looking over your shoulder. So it'd be blood related. You know, I sort of want to jump up and just say it's dad because I feel like that he's protecting you in some sort of way, you know, and I feel like that it's funny because I feel like that you've changed partners, even though you have 5 kids. I feel like that you've changed partners, and you know, and don't be ashamed of that because I've done that, you know, and I feel like that that you found yourself, you know, and you are a good mum, and you know, even though that. I don't know, you've probably got tattoos and stuff like that, and I'm not judging. I feel like that's part of you, and that's who your makeup, you know. And you know, I know that the man inside, the man in my mind, so to speak, I know that he'd be around you, so to speak. And you know, I feel like that as I see that, I know that he's around you. So I feel like that your life, you want more, so to speak. You want more for your family, and you know it's hard just with a couple of kids, but you've got 5. So I think I want you to look at what you've done, and you're doing really, really well. I feel like you would have a partner as well, and he probably drives trucks or something on those lines. Because in my mind, I seen a yellow shirt, but I didn't think it was a tradie. I think it was like a truck driver or something along those lines. Let us know in the comments, but that's what it felt like for me. You know, I think that he's a good guy too, and I feel like that you can be quite hard on him sometimes, and I feel like that he would be a little bit younger than you, so to speak, but he's got your best interests. He really has, and I know that you've asked for the reading about yourself, but I think that you're doing well. You know, I really do. I think that you give everything to your kids. You really do. I feel like that your house is quite messy because of the kids as well. So don't take offense to that. I think that your house is quite messy because it's busy. That's the best word. I shouldn't say messy. It's busy. It really is. It's really busy. And I feel like that you probably have a few photos on the fridge and stuff like that. You know, and I feel like that probably the fridge needs to be emptied out in some sort of way. I feel like that's Dad's sort of saying that, you know. But let us know in the comments, but I feel like that Dad's not on his own now. I feel like there's a few people in the spirit world with him, and they're all gunning for you, so to speak. I feel like that everyone said that you wouldn't do well, but you are. So I feel like that you've had child very, very young. And I feel like that now's the time to, when the kids start going to school, and they probably are at school, but the youngest one, once they go to school, I think that start doing something for yourself, you know, get that hobby, so to speak.
Amazing.
I hope that helps. Thanks, Harry.
Well, I can tell you she has let us know in the comments, and I'm going to read out the feedback.
Oh, cool. Because I can't see the comments.
Basically, I'm crying already. It's Dad. He's a truck driver. I have a yin and yang tat. And then she wrote, yes, the fridge. So I mean, it was just bang, 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 bang. You nailed it.
Thanks,
You nailed it. And she was crying her eyes out while you were doing that reading. And she was talking as you're reading. And something is trashed. Yes, it's trashed. Something's trashed. So you What was that? Oh yeah, probably. But it was bang, bang, bang. Nailed it, mate. Nailed it. Good on
Thanks, Jeff.
you. Oh, and here we go. And just to top it off, and my mum, I was 17 when I had my first boy. Thank you, Ben. You are so spot on, amazing. Thank you from the whole of my soul. Wow, incredible. Well, that was meant to be. That was meant to be. And then Nikki, look at this, Miller. Thank you, Nikki. That helps so much, and I understand everything you said. I'm going through healing myself.
Thank
Wow. The two of you know what? It was almost like to keep up with the feedback, it was just non-stop. I love that. Well, the two of you are superstars. We adore you. Thank you both so much for coming on. I'm so grateful. Nikki, you've been around since day one and everyone loves you. Ben, you've been around for a while too. I know you think that you're sort of newer because you've been around for a while though. Like 8 years is still not yesterday. And you are terrific, Ben, and you know I love you. So I think the two of you, anytime you can come on, please do. Please do. And the two of these amazing mediums have actually both had individual shows with me before, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yes? Okay, good. I'm like, I know Nikki definitely did, and I'm like, Ben, did I have one with you? I'm pretty sure I did.
No, not yet, Harry, but down the track, hopefully.
Oh, haven't I?
No, not yet. Hopefully down the track.
I thought I've done one with you on here.
No, on this one, sorry. I was talking about live, sorry.
No. I was talking about this. No, I was, oh my God, I really thought I did. No, on this show, on Psychic TV International. I thought we have. Okay, amazing. Yeah, the two of them have. And look at this. You are so energetic together. Thank you. Yeah, they really did well. And then look at this, Cherie. Really loved tonight. Both were amazing and on fire. They really were incredible. So thank you, both of you. Are you able to log on to the phones?
Yes.
People might be busy this weekend because it's, I know, Valentine's Day, but they're available. So anyone who's watching, please call these amazing, gifted psychic mediums. I'm going to let them go and they can log in. Ben's pin is 9166. Nikki's pin is 9895. You will never be disappointed with these two. I love you both. Have a great night. Thank you so much to the two of you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Amazing. Amazing. It was so great. Look at these incredible comments coming from you. It's just incredible. Fantastic. Oh, great. Thank you, everyone. So psychictvinternational.com is the website. Go to that for all the information on the show. We are going to, I'm going to read you out the PIN numbers. The phone numbers are in Australia 02-9071-0199, in the US 1914-3737-280, in Canada 17788-071426, and the mobile number worldwide is +61 488825177. Definitely give one of those numbers a call. Ben is available right now on pin 9166. He blew the roof off. You saw that. Grace is available on pin 9888. Jay is available on pin 9165. Lenny is available on pin 9118. Rhonda is available on pin 9897. Trolina is available on pin 9159. And Nikki is available on pin 9895. Definitely give one of them a call. They're all amazing. They're all available. Definitely give them a call. Get a reading. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Bless you all. Thank you, Teresa. Good to see you. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Cherie. Thank you, Veronica. Oh, you guys really do leave incredible comments, and I'm so grateful. I'm going. I will see you next Saturday at 8 p.m. For another live. And whoever is going to the live show in person on Valentine's Day in Sydney, enjoy, have a blast, and I believe I'll be at the next one, hosting the next one. So I won't be at this one, but I believe I'll be at the next one, whenever that is later in the year. All right. God bless everyone, and I'll see you next week. Good night, everyone.